Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Reid took to Twitter to share another round of conspiracies about the attempted assassination of Donald Trump, including that he may not have even been shot at all. She listed a number of things she finds weird about the shocking episode in Butler, Pennsylvania, and appeared to imply that it was a staged event. We still don't know for sure whether Donald Trump was hit by a bullet. She began, we know almost nothing. Although Reid appeared to float some questions that officials have already answered, her remarks come amid mounting pressure on the Secret Service to explain the disaster security slip that allowed the shooting to occur. Reid shared her speculation to social media shortly after she raised eyebrows in a broadcast from the Republican National Convention as news broke that President Biden tested positive for COVID. She compared Biden recovering from the virus in a couple of days to Trump standing up and pumping his fist seconds after being shot, feeling they convey exactly the same thing. After also branding the assassination attempt a photo op in the broadcast, Reid took a similar tune in her Twitter clip as she appeared to speculate that Trump's Secret Service agents paused to allow Trump to pose for an iconic picture. We don't know why, for 9 full seconds, Donald Trump was allowed to stand back up during an active shooting, Reid said. Even though they at that point had said the shooter was down, how would they have known if there were more shooters or not? There could have been 5 shooters for all they knew. Yet, they allowed him to stand up in the middle of that crisis and pose for a photo and fist pump the air so he could get the iconic photo. Conservative commentator Kenny Webster slammed Reid's insinuation that the shooting may have been staged, drawing comparisons with Alex Jones' legal battle over his outrageous Sandy Hook remarks. Alex Jones was fined $105 billion for his comments on Sandy Hook. How is this any different, although Trump only raised his fist for another moment as he was bundled into an SUV, Reid added that to her, it looked like the Secret Service allowed him to stand up again, instead of shoving him into the SUV. That seems really unusual, she said. Trump said a bullet ripped through the top part of his right ear and he appeared at the Republican rally with a small bandage over the wound, but Reid said she is still unsure what is the actual injury to Donald Trump's ear that's under that bandage. Shouldn't we know that by now, she continued. It's weird and there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of curiosity about it. Why isn't the New York Times aggressively pursuing his medical records? It's just weird, just a strange thing that I've noticed. Reid also claimed that officials are still stumped over where the 3 rally attendees who were shot were sitting or standing relative to Trump. This appears to be a stretch, as The Hill reported that Rico Elmore, vice chairman of the Beaver County Republican Party, was next to one of the victims and administered country Republican Party as he was sitting behind the former president. Rally attendee Joseph Maine told News Nation that he witnessed Corey comparator being shot dead, saying it was in the bleachers right ahead of me. Dave McCormick, the Republican candidate for United States Senate in Pennsylvania, also offered immediate details over where the victims were, saying he was sitting to the right of Trump's stage when he looked over his shoulder to